Only God is the explanation of this ministry that God has given to me to steward, not only from the last century, but from the last millennium. I want to invite you on a short journey with me, because only God for us is not a mere catchy slogan. It is a core operational value. When Dallas Seminary invited me back from serving as a pastor in New Delhi, India, they opened up a platform and accommodated my need to be away. Every other month I've been traveling for the last 25 years. 6 trips a year in addition to full-time professorial responsibilities. 6 businessmen started to reach, underwriting 1 trip per year, and now we have blossomed and grown. We're grateful for that. If you open my heart, at the back you'll find this phrase, reach large numbers of individuals. Not large numbers of people, not just masses, but individuals in large numbers. This is the largest number of people in history right now in existence, which also means for eternity away from God. In late 2011, our world crossed the 7,000 million mark, 7 billion people. When I think of people, I do not think of them in the abstract, any more than you can think of people with AIDS or malaria in the abstract. They are individuals just like you and me. Our world has completely changed just in the last 5 years. Your cell phone has now become the focus of delivering news and entertainment and music. It'll soon be the way by which we deliver education. The attention spans of people are in terrific deficit. They're fast, they're quick. People don't pay attention except to superficial things, and so our delivery method needs to be changed. In addition to conventional media of television and print, we've got to use digital presence and social media, because there's no way we cannot use media. A second burden that translates into strategy is to evangelize leaders. Opinion leaders, people of influence and affluence found in 5 sectors: government, media, education, businesses and professions, who have been largely unexposed to the gospel. They're English speaking, they're internet active, and they are filled with media every day of their lives. You see, my friend, the gospel has no possibility of trickling up. There's a small chance that it'll trickle down. That's why they need to be evangelized. And then there'll be a trickle outward from what is inward. The Church of the Lord Jesus is spread in Asia, Africa, and Latin America in the great consequence of 200 years of missions work. 67% or more of the church is blossoming over there. The church needs to be a theological reality. They do not have enough depth and roots because they're so new to the gospel. A third burden which flows into strategy is strengthening pastoral leaders. Large numbers of pastors are untrained and isolated all over the world. In the expanding presence of pastors, about 2.2 million of them, only 5% are formally trained. God has placed them, gifted them, called them, and placed them across churches all over the world. On-site and more relevant and long-term and less expensive. We've got to do something for them, except they don't have training. Because pastors need to preach and live and think biblically. That affects all their leadership, affects their relationship, affects their impact. I'd like you to join me and others who have been dedicated, powerful, prayerful partners in the ministry. Because the rest of the decade looks daunting to me, of a scale and intensity and demand that I have not previously known, and I need everybody who can possibly join me in this journey to change the way 1 billion individuals think and hear about the Lord Jesus. And there is where I want to end. Some ministry self-understandings. We are a global proclamation ministry, but we're not only a proclamation ministry, we are an implementation ministry. And not only an implementation ministry, we are a multiplication ministry. They flow from our values. Those self-understandings come from the fact that we are a ministry of global scale and scope. A long time ago, I said to the Lord, Lord, I'll take care of scale, you take care of scope. So if you want to join somebody who wants to be of global scale and scope, we want you to consider Reach for all your prayers and your giving. Again, only God is the explanation of this ministry. He is the only one who should get glory. But most of all, only God's wishes have to be our own mandate. I want to be part of that echo, and I want you to be part of the declaration that only God is the explanation. And only God gets the glory. And only God, in His wishes, became our mandate.